Hi everybody and welcome to another Plan With Me. This week I'm doing November 13th through the 19th and I'm using this kit from Caress Press called Orchard Babe. I was so in love with this kit and with how the spread turned out. I'm so excited to get started. So there I just showed you everything that was in the kit. And here I'm going to start with the bottom washi as per usual. I did want to point out that throughout the video you will see that I always put the Caress Press stickers down on my hand before, or my arm before I lay them down, just because they're the matte vinyl. They're like super sticky, and by doing that it allows me to lift them up without tearing the paper. So just a little trick if you're ever using Caress Press's matte vinyl, that if you put it on some skin first, it'll take some of the sticky residue off and it lifts without tearing the page. So now I've got my bottom washi down and I'm doing the little corner flags. And my head keeps poking through because the flags are really tiny and it was hard to get them lined up perfectly. Now I'm going to zoom you in and start on the sidebar. Here I've got the quote box and trying to make sure I get it straight, which I don't, so of course I have to fix it. But again, because I put the sticker down on my hand first, it was really easy to lift up. So just want to say I'm sorry because I'm getting this video up like 3 weeks after I actually filmed it. I got, like right after I filmed this, I got really sick, and I've been battling 2 different types of sicknesses for the past couple of weeks, and I'm just now starting to feel better and have time to actually get in and do this voiceover so that I can get this uploaded. I did not pre-plan this week, so there's going to be a few times when you can see me like rifling around for stickers. That was a big mistake because it made this video super long, which is why you're watching it super sped up and with me voicing over. Here I'm doing a this week, which I use to track my happy mail, and then I'm doing a spending, and I just made sure that the headers didn't match the ombre boxes. I was debating at one point putting some washi in between things, and then I regretted it when I didn't because I had room at the bottom. But I just put some washi down here at the bottom, and it ended up fitting perfectly, so that worked out. Now here I do, I'm going to show you really quickly the flags that I opted not to use. They're really pretty, and I kind of was sad that I couldn't use them, but the ombre boxes had this plaid that I love. Not ombre boxes, the full heart check boxes had this plaid in the background that I just loved. This plaid is like my favorite print that came out this fall. It just is so cute and gorgeous and everything that I love, with a little bit of glitter and the blues and the pinks and the reds, and it just made me happy. So I used the full heart checklist this week, and I am laying all of them down. And I did decide to color block the headers, and I'm going to get all the headers down, and then realize that I did not match them up with the boxes and I have to lift everything up, but we'll get to that here in a little bit. So right now I'm just putting down the to-do headers. I've really been liking using to-do headers over checklist. It just, I don't know, it just works for my brain for some reason. So I use glitter headers the rest of the header box spaces, but for the checklist I just really like the to-do headers. I don't know why. And here I am just going through all this, and so glad I sped this up, because could you imagine that in real time? And now I'm going to put down my meal little things, and this is the point where I realize that everything is not color blocked. See? Yep. Oops. Oh crap. Well, do I lift up the header? Do I lift up the boxes? No, I really like the way I color block the header, so now I'm changing the boxes. I did that all off screen, so we're going to jump now, and I did go ahead and put down the little things over the bottom heart because I just don't need the full checklist boxes most weeks, so it just leaves me a little bit more room in my today section, which is, there's never enough room in my today section, guys. So here I'm putting down the glitter headers. I did do this upside down just because with glossy stickers I can do them right side up, but her matte vinyl is so soft and flexible that it's a little bit hard to butt them up against each other, and it was just easier to do upside down. So I'm putting the full boxes down now. I just went for a really traditional spread this week. It was just what I was feeling. Sometimes I like to mix it up. Sometimes I like it kind of traditional, and that's what I was feeling this week. And I don't really have too much rhyme or reason how I put the full boxes down, other than I was just kind of trying to spread out. Like, there are 2 plaid boxes and making sure they weren't next to each other, making sure the florals weren't next to the leaves and the apples weren't next to other apples. And there you can see I've got all the glitter headers laid out on my hand so that it already takes the sticky off. Plus it makes it easier when I go to lay them down because they're all already up. And here I am putting down the boxes. And I didn't plan out the full boxes either, so I'm going to get them all down and then realize I don't like them and move them all around because I'm a crazy person. And I'm very particular about how I want my spread to look. That box, by the way, with the plaid, with the blue and the pink and the little glitter, that is my favorite. And I love that it had gold and silver glitter because it kind of allowed me to use whatever color foil I wanted to this week. And here, I just moved that box because none of the other ones were color blocks, so I didn't want the gray box with the gray headers because I'm a crazy person. I hope everybody's had a good November. It is December now. So I hope it was a good November for you. I did want to just go ahead and get this. I'm showing you there that I used all the full boxes, which I'm actually going to lift one up, so then I didn't use all the full boxes, but that's okay. But anyways, back to what I was saying. This spread was just so gorgeous that I could not post it. And I'm actually going to try to just post a video every day until I get caught back up on Plan With Me's and haul videos. I've got a bunch of footage because I did film, even though I wasn't feeling good. I just didn't feel well enough to edit. I know that sounds backwards, but it takes a lot for me to sit down and edit a video, and it's pretty time consuming, and I just didn't have the energy, especially after filming, to do that. So that's where we're at. And here I realized that I didn't use the girl boxes, and I'm like, okay, well, I need to use at least one. And so I decided that the gray one was the one I was going to lift up, and I put the girl down there, and I just picked one that I thought was pretty. Didn't really care which one I was using. And so now we're going to start with the day by day. The first thing I have on Monday is an eyebrow appointment, and that foiled sticker is for Magic Prints Co. I love those. It is in a silver foil. I really need to get them in more foils, but I'm on a no spend, guys, till like April. I went crazy on Black Friday. I don't want to talk about it. Actually, you'll see because they'll be in haul videos, so I probably will end up talking about it. Anyways, I used a time dot that I got from a $2 Tuesday that Caress Press did. I always forget that I have them, but I love using them because I love not having to write in my planner because I hate my handwriting. Here, I used a basketball sticker from Moonlight Paper Co. on a half box just to mark that my son had basketball practice. And now I'm putting a flag down with the family time sticker from the kit. And then I took a while to decide what I wanted to do for uploads this week. And so I put down that bow sticker, and I did actually get that Plan With Me uploaded, which was the Plan With Me from the week before, because I was a week behind, but did not get this one uploaded, obviously. And so now I am putting down a flag with a coffee cup, because I always get coffee on Wednesdays, just because I happen to drive by a Starbucks on Wednesdays, and Wednesdays is the only day that I drive by the Starbucks. And then I did a half box with a cleaning day sticker from the kit, because we always clean on Wednesdays, or try to. And now I remembered that I had an appointment on Wednesday, so I moved the coffee cup to the to-do list, which is where I usually put it, so I don't know why I didn't to begin with. And now I'm putting down an appointment label with the doctor icon from the kit. And we're moving on to Thursday. So for Thursday, I'm putting down a flag with the payday sticker. I just thought that was really cute. And it was payday. Gotta love paydays. And then I put down the Instagram icon to post my midweek spread, which I don't think I did, because I think that's really when I started getting sick, is around that time. And now I am frantically going through all my stickers. So Friday we always do pizza, and so I pulled a pizza night sticker from Magic Prints Co. and I just put it over the meal icon. And I just do that because I don't like to have pizza written down twice in my planner. I don't know. That's weird probably, but that's just how I do it. And here I'm using one of the larger flags with the planner from the kit to mark that I needed to fill my Plan With Me for the following week, which I did not do on that day. And here's where I really started getting sick, guys. Like, I was like really sick on Saturday. So I'm going to put down a bunch of things, and it didn't all happen the way that I would have liked. But I put down a little football for Moonlight Paper Co. and the scallop label to mark the Bama versus Mercer game, because I do mark the Bama games in our planner, in my planner. And then I use the movie marquee from the kit, and then I pull a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji from her Halloween sheet. She had a like Halloween superheroes specifically sheet, which I got because I thought it would be a great way to mark going to see these movies. We went to see the Justice League, and then I'm trying to decide because Superman was really what probably should have gone down there, but I had 2 Wonder Woman, so I opted for Wonder Woman, which she was in the movie and a big part of the movie, so I think that that's fine. Although she's not traditionally what I think people think of when they think of the Justice League. It's usually Superman or Batman, but that's okay. And here I use this Magic Prints Co. silver foiled get grocery sticker, and then I'm going to realize it's crooked, and then I'm going to try to fix it, and I go off camera, and yeah, so I'm totally off camera for this. And so then I try to put it down, realize it's still crooked, and I don't like where it's at, and try to lift it up again, and totally tear the sticker. Had to throw it away. Made me cry a little. I hate wasting stickers. Pulled another one out, and then laid it down very carefully to make sure it was where I wanted it to be placed. And so that was for getting groceries, which I did not do because I got so sick on Saturday. I was still sick on Sunday and could not go. By the way, the decision to go to the movies while I was sick, not a good one. Laundry Day sticker from the kit, and then that Cowboys girl was from Moonlight Paper Co. to mark the Cowboys versus Eagle game. Do not recommend going to the movies while you're sick. I almost passed out in the bathroom, like, while I was getting sick in the bathroom because I hadn't eaten all day because I had a stomach flu. And so here I'm putting the weekend banner down, and I just, because those boxes are more patterned and there wasn't really like anything in it, I just layered it over the full boxes. And now here I'm just laying down some of the deco because it was so cute, and I just had to use it all. I think I used it all very seriously, because I really liked it. So here I'm placing some of it just strategically at the top. I don't always like to do that when I have date covers, but because these date covers were just kind of a print, and I had this really, really cute deco that I just really felt like I needed to use, I went ahead and sprinkled some up there, and it actually turned out really cute and doesn't look as busy as I was afraid it was going to. It actually worked out really well. I got some of it going off the page, but I do cut that off later. Here I'm putting these really tiny dots down. They're so tiny, but they look so cute once you get them down. They're such a pain, though, honestly. And so finishing up the last of the deco, just trying to get these girls down. And now I think I'm going to get out my Wacky Holidays from Once More with Love. And so I'm going to put down my Wacky Holidays in my bottom washi like I always do. We've got World Kindness Day on Monday, Teddy Bear Day on Tuesday, Clean Out Your Fridge Day on Wednesday, Philosophy Day on Thursday, Take a Hike Day on Friday, Push Button Phone Day on Saturday, and Have a Bad Day on Sunday, which, why would you plan for that? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this plan with me. Here I'm going to show you what is left over in the kit. Eventually, it's more, okay, there we go. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit the big red subscribe button below to be notified of future videos, and until next time, guys, I hope you have a great week. Happy planning!